Good morning, AtticPros. My name is Latrina, and a few days ago, my son reached out to your business to offer you this free video showing some things you might be able to do to improve your online presence. So this is the free video we've made for you. Hopefully you will find it helpful. There is no selling in the video. We believe that givers gain, so we make a few of these every week and send them out to business owners in communities. Your feedback is greatly appreciated though, so let us know what you thought. If there was any helpful information, that will help us just to continue to improve these going forward. So what I'm going to cover is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements for you to have. We'll take a look at your company's online presence and I'll make recommendations for improvement if I see any. Content is anything that's on your website. So it's those words, videos, images, anything. You want to have sufficient content because this allows you to get the relevant keywords grabbed by Google. When Google understands your businesses, services, and they have keywords, they will present you in the search results when people are looking for those services. Ideally, you need 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. This will help you to rank. There are other factors that are ranked as well, but these are very highly weighed ones. Citations are found in directories like Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages. It's your listing of your business name, address, and phone number. You want to have as many of these throughout the internet as you can get, and even more than your competitors. And the reason that's important is because it gives you more visibility on the internet. And when Google is ranking you, they see, hey, this company is a real company. Their name is located consistently throughout the internet. So it definitely does help you to improve your ranking in Google. And then finally, backlinks are the placement of your website address onto other websites. So if you have like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, any of these, and they're backlinks to your website, they are directing traffic back from those sites to your site, okay? The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. In fact, to Google, it's extremely important to have a lot of backlinks because it shows Google that you're not only popular, but that you're trustworthy. Other businesses trust you enough to allow you to have your website listed there. But not all backlinks are created equal. So you just want to make sure that all of your backlinks have to do with addicts, rodent removal services, everything that you have on your website, okay? That will give you the best chances of having great popularity with Google. If you have random backlinks that don't relate, such as auto body detailing or Pizza Hut, for example, Google, the algorithms do recognize that and they will not count those. So let's hop over to the internet for a moment. Going to hop over away from your website. I do like your website, but we're going to come back to that in just a moment. So when I do a search in Google for attic services, Oakland, California, what we see initially are some ads that show up in the top half of the page, okay? Those are paid for advertisements. Nothing against ads, but sometimes people won't see these, especially if they have ad blockers installed on their computers. So I try to show things that you can actually do organically to drive traffic to your website. And one of those is to get your website or your business listed here in this area called the map pack. And I consider this to be the prime real estate area because 30 to 40% of traffic actually happens here. People are clicking and making decisions in this small area. And you're actually listed there. So kudos to you for being listed here. Also, kudos for being in business for over 10 years. That's pretty awesome. As we continue down the page in Google, you'll see that they continue to rank businesses, and you're on the first page as well. I always point out to business owners that the first 3 pages are the areas that get the most traffic. As you move further away from those, less people are going there, so you have less visibility, less popularity. So definitely the fact that you're on the first page, you are doing wonderfully in that regard. So I hop over to your website. I'm just checking out your images and so forth. I like your page is pretty well laid out. You have a lot of information about the services you provide. Your content is a little bit low as far as your text. So I would consider adding more content just so that you give more opportunity for Google to crawl your website and grab those keywords. And I say that because you have a lot of keywords that you do. You do attic decontamination, waterproofing, attic cleaning, French drain install, those kinds of things, crawl space cleaning. Those are things that you want Google to know because those are things that people are likely typing in here when they need services, right? So the better that you match up with those things, the more opportunities you have to be presented in the search results. In fact, you're kind of guaranteeing it when you match up exactly with what people are typing. But you also want to make sure these are mentioned not once on your website, but several times, because then that's Google picking up, hey, that's an important keyword for them. The other thing I'm going to mention or suggest to you is when you are saving your images, I would recommend making sure that you save your file, your image names with something that also is a keyword. So if we look at this image here, it says Attic works with team in PPE. So that's not something people are going to type into Google. It might be a description to you, like when you're looking at that, you're like, okay, that's what that's about. But to people who are in Google, they're not going to type that. So you want to match it up with what people would likely type. So attic cleaning, Oakland, California, okay, or Bay Area, whatever the case may be. But use descriptions that people can relate to and likely what they're typing in. So rodent removal, for example, rodent removal, Oakland, California would be a good example. Rodent removal services, Oakland, California, just to give you some examples. Those are considered keywords. Those are considered buyer intent keywords, okay? So if you line yourself up with that, that would help you tremendously. Let's jump over to your data. So your data isn't looking too shabby, actually. You have 658 backlinks. It's decreased by 86, so keep adding more, okay? You had at 1.1 thousand. Definitely the backlinks are things that you always need to be doing perpetually because they expire, they get overwritten by new relevant information. So you just want to make sure you stay relevant out there. Same thing with your citations and referring domains. You had 88 at one point, you're down to 52. So always be adding more backlinks just so that you stay popular, you stay relevant in your service area, okay? Looking at your keywords, let's see. Some of these are not, let's see here. So some of these are national keywords, meaning they're not geographically specific. They're not terrible, but what you want to do is have like this one, for example, attic insulation San Jose. That's a buyer intent keyword. I can see people typing that into Google. 30 people actually type that into Google every month. You're number 36 as far as that keyword is concerned. Insulation contractors, San Jose. 70 people search that. You're number 47. Let's see here. And you can see you're kind of low as far as ranking, but adding more content so that you can get those keywords more thoroughly embedded on your website will help you tremendously to rank higher. Okay, Attic San Mateo, 10 people searching, you're number 49. Think about the content, get more content, when I say content, I'm talking text. Get more backlinks, continue to add your backlinks to your website so that you'll continue to be relevant and popular out there. And over time, that will continue to boost your ranking for those keywords. And you'll see it will improve your the traffic that you're getting on the internet because you'll start matching up even more precisely with people who are searching for your services. Okay, so with that, I'm going to end the video here. I hope that you've learned something that you can utilize to improve your online presence. You're actually doing pretty good, so I compliment you there. If I mention anything that's unclear, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. These are intended to be informative and helpful. So if I have an opportunity to clarify anything, please let me know. In the meantime, I wish you a lovely rest of your day and much continued success for AtticPros. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.